we're back with Jamie and Jamie. Thatcher Demko done for the year. He's going to have hip surgery, and this seems pretty concerning news to most, considering his new deal with a big raise and a no-trade clause. It kicks in this summer, but you're here to tell us all to relax a little bit?
I mean, I want people to relax because it's not a career-ending injury.
Okay.
Because you look at some players have come back, and they've been fantastic. I look at a guy like Pekka Rinne. Again, I don't know the nature of 100%. I'm not a doctor,
yes,
but I believe surgery will get him back to 100%. He's an elite goaltender. You don't forget how to stop the puck. What you need to do is be healthy. I think of Pekka Rinne, who won a Vezina at 35 years old, coming off of surgery and coming off of an injury. So once he gets back to 100%, you are going to have an elite goaltender. And I don't mind the timing of shutting him down. You look at what's happening in Vancouver right now. They are headed for a retool, rebuild, however you want to phrase it. So you start to shut down players, make sure that they are healthy for next season. So I like the thought process, but I want to just tell everyone to relax. It's not the end of his career. He's a top-tier goaltender, and it's the right timing to have this process to go through. I believe in Thatcher Demko. I think he's one of the best on the planet. When he's healthy, the problem is he hasn't been healthy. So get it dealt with and come back when you're ready to be a difference maker in an organization that is, with the Vancouver Canucks, when they're ready to be playoff ready. This year, it's just not working for them.
And he truly is incredible when he's 100%. Now, the Canucks, they were already in sell mode here, as you mentioned, retooling. You think that reaches a new level now where it becomes more of a fire sale?
I would think you could take a page out of the Boston Bruins situation that happened last year. When you looked at Hampus Lindholm, they didn't really have him the whole season. They shut Charlie McAvoy down. Jeremy Swayman, it took him a while to get his legs underneath him with the contract squabble. There was just so many things. And then they decided, okay, we're going to part with the captain, Brad Marchand. You're going to move on for it. But it was a quick retool because the minute everybody got healthy, they're a really good team. And then they added in the offseason. So you could take a page out of the Boston Bruins situation, or I believe the fan base is asking for, hey, let's break it down. Let's start to sell off some pieces, and then you can build in the draft and develop. And then with the Quinn Hughes trade, you've got 3 good young players there as well. So there's lots in the framework, but there's lots of decisions to be made in Vancouver. I think shutting Demko is probably the first domino before you start to see some players exit.
Yeah, Vancouver certainly dealt with a lot this year. The Canucks now 8 points behind the second worst team in the league, the St. Louis Blues.